right, we're off. This is the We Get Outdoors 6 in 16 interview series, where we introduce you to some of the world's leading outdoor and adventure brands and the brains behind them. It's your chance to get a real behind the scenes look into what's happening currently and in the future for outdoor brands that you love. So we have 6 questions in under 16 minutes. Teddy, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
So, Teddy Giard, who are you and why should we care?
I'm Teddy Giard, as you just said. I'm a resident of Clemson, South Carolina, 23-year-old photographer, videographer, entrepreneur. Love starting businesses, tell people I am obsessed and addicted to solving problems and innovating and ultimately finding purpose behind everything that I do. Pretty much like people know me as the camera guy usually. I picked up filmmaking and photography at a young age. I've been doing it for almost 9 years now, but it's something that I was able to blend with my love for brand building, product development, innovation, marketing, and ultimately a great way to experience the world and, open up my perspective every single day.
Very, very cool. It's a nice balance and nice thing that you're working towards. So what should our listeners know about Kanga Coolers, which I have to say is one of the coolest brands. It's one of the coolest items, the things, when you have a product that when you close your eyes, you see it. So what should our listeners know about Kanga Coolers? Because I love this brand.
So Kanga Coolers is essentially a koozie for a case of beer. So take your store 12-pack, 24-pack, 30-pack, cardboard and all. You slide it in as you would slide a can into like a normal koozie. Slides everything in, cardboard and all. Keeps your beer cold for 7 hours without any ice. So, it's honestly the most compact way and convenient way to drink on the go. We always say that our product one is cooler than a cooler, which you kind of gave us that intro, but also it gives you the ability to really take your drinks or beverages somewhere where they've never gone before, where you never would originally be able to bring a cooler before. Yeti loves to show, hauling your cooler out into the middle of the desert and stuff like that. You usually need a truck to do that or an ATV. We're for the everyday man or woman that's trying to just get outside, have a good time, build a community. And ultimately our brand is dedicated around bringing fun and convenience to beverage cooling solutions and using business to promote a fulfilling lifestyle. So we believe that you should enjoy your 9 to 5. We believe that if you love what you do every single day, you really don't work a single day in your life. And that if everybody in the world really focused on a passion or found a purpose behind what they did, we would really see an economy fueled by leadership and honestly positivity. And that's what we're striving for.
Geesh, it's a pretty cool thing for a brand like yours to start to chase. I think it's very, very inspiring. So you've obviously given us a really cool insight in terms of, and I think you probably answered the next question about what sets Kanga Coolers apart from like Yeti, all the other brands out there that try and do the same thing. What sets you apart?
Well, we like to say that we're Yeti's fun uncle. So I think that's a good interpretation of it. But ultimately, we're for anybody that's just trying to go out, enjoy themselves, have a good time with their friends. But it's just the most compact, convenient way. And there's no cooler on the market that actually keeps beverages cold as long as ours do, where you're able to, I guess the best way to say it is you can fit more beverages in our cooler than you can most standard size coolers minus the ice. And that's the one thing that people don't realize is you don't need ice for our cooler because the cardboard and our insulation on the outside of the cooler actually create an airtight gap to where your beverages will stay cold for up to 7 hours without ice. And when you think long and hard about when you're bringing a case of beer or seltzers or whatever out on an adventure with some friends, usually doesn't take you more than 7 hours to finish it. Usually the window is within 2 and 3. And so really what it does is it's just a compact, convenient way, no hassle, no ice, easy way to drink on the go and experience, we like to say tailgate wherever you want or kick back however you like it.
Very, very cool. So what is the big secret thing that you guys are currently working on that your customers will love?
Big secret thing is a cooler that's actually going to launch in 2 weeks. One of our biggest requests is a shoulder strap. So that's the only secret I can really give away from there. But this will be the world's most versatile cooler, compact cooler. And what I mean by compact is you can literally fold this thing up and throw it in your backpack or whatever your travel bag is. So we're really hoping that there's going to be a lot more, drinking games, obviously, be safe or whatever, drinking games, having a good time, and like on top of cliffs, down by the beach, really places where people wouldn't normally think they could have a group gathering and, in a sense, throw like a little party, but now they can.
Very cool. And like we were talking earlier, for me on my boat, it's something that's going to pack up to next to nothing and takes up no storage space, which is another win-win.
Exactly. It's so, I mean, it can fit if you ride airplanes or, frequent flyer, it can store under your, it can be one of your carry-ons. You can store under the seat in front of you. That's how small and compact it is.
You don't have to drink some of the bad beer that's on the planes anymore. You can drink
Exactly.
your own choice of beer.
Yeah.
And what do you believe is the future of the outdoors and the outdoor industry?
Well, I think what I believe the future is and what I hope it is might be a little bit different. I really hope that the outdoor industry continues to encourage just everyday users to go experience the outdoors. I think a lot of times, larger brands really like hone in on like hardcore athletes, and they make the outdoors somewhat seem unapproachable.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's literally your backyard. It's in your backyard. So there's opportunity anywhere you want. I'm hoping that people just take the time to get out, explore, find places that make them happy, and also hopefully keep them on the DL. I know Instagram, social media has been a huge kind of outlet for people to showcase their traveling and experiences and stuff like that. But I know it also has flooded some like rather cherished spots, and I'm hoping that people continue to explore, enjoy the outdoors, but also, clean up and keep these places pure, as like they've been good to us. We deserve to be good to them.
Very cool message. And I hope lots of people listen to this and abide by Teddy's words. So what is your message apart from the key one you just given, which is leave no trace? What is your message to all the people that get out in the outdoors?
My message to everybody that gets out in the outdoors is to do it for you and to share it with the people that you love. So I think that the friends that I've made over my lifetime, the ones that I'm closest to, are the ones that I've shared an outdoor experience or adventure with, because it's a memory that we won't ever forget. And I think a lot of people these days live quantitatively. And what I mean by that is that it's how nice of a place you live, what kind of car you drive, what camera you're using, whatever it is. It's like people want to, be seen in some way, shape, or form. In reality, when you get outside, share an experience with somebody, those like items will die one day, they'll break, you'll have to, pay to fix them. But when you're 60 or 70 and you're thinking back on your life and you don't need anything, you can't really use any product that you would buy, what are you going to look back on? And I think those memories are what makes everything worth it in the long run.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who say that before you get married, you should spend the weekend with your partner outdoors, because you'll learn more about them in a weekend outdoors than you would living with them.
Absolutely. I think, I like to call it, as people are living quantitatively, I like to call it qualitative living. It's about the quality of life. And I think especially if you're young, it goes against what your financial advisor would tell you. But in reality, if you're, I don't know how to turn that dinger off, but if your financial advisor would tell you to, save your money, store up, save for retirement, in reality, if you have that money by the time you're retired, what are you going to use it on? Like, I think that while you're young, you really need to take advantage of, going to hostels while you can, while it's not weird, going and exploring places, experiencing things while your muscles are still moving. You haven't torn too much shit and you're ready to get after it. I mean, those are the memories that you're going to look back on when you're older and money can't buy. But even though you don't have a lot of it, you don't need that much money to go experience a crazy life.
That is very cool. So I would encourage you to all go and check out Teddy and Kanga Coolers by visiting their social media and website. And I'll put all those details in the description, because if you spent and listen to Teddy now, then once you go and see his brand and everything, you are going to be blown away by what they do. So Teddy, thank you very much for your time today. And may 2021 be a especially successful year for you and for Kanga Coolers.
Absolutely. You too, Mark. Appreciate you having me on.